Hello, welcome.
Hello, teacher.
Welcome, Harvey.
Yes,
Could you please
thank
wait?
you.
We're waiting for more people to join.
No, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know why I cannot connect my laptop because I'm using my mobile phone, iPhone.
I don't know about that.
Okay. So because the screen of a phone is small.
Mm-hmm.
Let me. How many classmates will attend?
I don't know. Maybe 10 or less.
Oh, it's a big team.
Yeah. And for information, this has been also shared through the Facebook Live as well as YouTube channel. So,
Sorry, you mean Facebook? What?
Facebook Live broadcast as well as the YouTube Live.
Oh, yeah. Facebook like broadcast. Uh,
So, you just clicked on the link, right?
yes. So I think yes, I'm a login. I'll try to use my mobile phone. Oh yes, I try to switch to my laptop.
Just switch off one of them, please. Yeah, that's great.
Now it's okay.
It's better now.
Yes. Yeah, you find the solution. Find the solution.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is better than hello team.
Okay, so how have you been, Harvey?
So how long do we restart this kind of class?
Uh, we started it quite a few weeks ago, but the other host, we had another host from Ukraine. He was supposed to be here, but because of the Christmas, he said that he can't join us. So I had to start the Google Meet. And I believe that Google Meet is an amazing platform to conduct lessons, meetings, and get together through online.
Yes, but Google is I need to use the VPN. No VPN, I cannot log in the Google,
Oh, okay.
including the Telegram and Google and Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, all of these applications we need to use VPN.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Alaikum, sir.
Alaikum salam. So, sorry, Sarwar, invite your friends with the same link. So, anyone
Okay,
is
okay, already.
welcome to join, okay?
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so meet Harvey, meet Sarwar from Bangladesh. And Sarwar, this is Harvey from China.
Sama is from Bangladesh.
Yes, Sarwar is from Bangladesh.
Okay, so you are Tony.
I think he's talking to someone else.
Yes, yes, sir. How are you? Habib,
I'm quite,
Harvey.
I'm quite good.
Yes,
Meet each other, you and Harvey.
yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
introduce each other. So firstly, I would like to introduce myself. Ranit is my teacher at Hello Team. but I appreciate Rahit. Yes, I didn't study English from him. I think more than 2 months because Hello app doesn't work in mainland China. So plus Hello changed the system and the policy. So lot of people, students had left this platform. So, but I fortunately I did still keep in touch with my teacher Rehat. So I mean I am excited to be his student here. Find another channel. So including the today. Today is the Christmas day. It's a special moment. I'm happy to recognize so many people, so many classmates. I'm from China. Sorry, I forgot to introduce. China is very big country, but VPN, Facebook, like YouTube and Google doesn't work here. So if I want to learn English from my teacher, then I need to use the VPN. Then I can connect it with Google Teams, like today's situation.
Thank you, Harvey. So some basic rules. Welcome, Rakib Islam, Sarwar Catholic
Good evening, everyone.
Seema and Hassan Mustafa, and Harvey again. Harvey is the first one who joined me. And some basic rules, guys. As you know, it's like online meeting. We have got exactly 50 minutes more. So I believe that all of you can speak nearly 5 to 6 minutes. And when somebody speaks, let the person finish first, then you can ask any question. As you know, in Google Meet, we have an option raising your hand, or you can raise your hand if you've got any question to anyone, and wait for the speaker to finish the conversation. Okay.
No, just a test.
That's the test. Okay. I'll suggest also all of you to mute when somebody speaks so that the sound is clear and understandable. And people, I'm sure that more or less you know me, guys, that I'm an ESL teacher from England, but I'm basically from Bangladesh. So English is my second language. And I teach quite a few platforms as a professional English teacher. And I'm an IELTS coach and grammar specialist. That's my two qualities through which I try to help other students globally, to develop their communication skill and IELTS coaching and IELTS scope. And we've got another speaker, Mohin Mizan. Welcome. Okay, so we'll introduce one by one. We'll go with Harvey first. Harvey's from China. Please introduce within 1 to 2 minutes. Then Sarwar, then Rakib, then Mustafa, then Seema Roshan, and Mohin.
Okay.
Hassan,
Yeah.
would you please mute your microphone? Yes.
Okay.
Welcome, Reynold. Thank you very much for joining. Your microphone is muted, Reynold. You need to unmute it.
Oh, now it's okay, sir.
It's okay. Yeah, I can hear you clearly. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So welcome. First part is introduction, one by one. I'll just mention your name and please go ahead. Harvey from China.
Yes. Yes. Good everyone. Yes, I'm Harvey Wang. I have followed my teacher Rehat to study English for I think it's half 1 year. But because of the network doesn't I didn't study English from Red Hat for 2 months. Yes. I working in the foreign company, a French-based company. My purpose to want to improve my English and make it fluent in the international conference. In the meanwhile, I want to achieve the goals of IELTS 7 point. I hope I can achieve that under Red Hat teachers, assistance, and help. In the meanwhile, I'm very happy to meet all of you in the special moment. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Harvey, we have got Professor Haider. He's a professor from Haider. Professor Haider, welcome. Which university you're professor? Walaikum salam.
In Tyler, HIT.
Sorry, Harvey, I'm muting you, yeah? Please just let the person speak. Okay, and we have got Renault and Muhin Mizan. Sarwar, please. Go ahead. Brief introduction. Make it
Okay.
simple and within 2 minutes, please, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much for asking me. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. How are you, everyone? And I am delighted and privileged to have an opportunity to say something before you and in front of audience. I'm Sarwar Catholic Jesus from Bangladesh. I live in Dhaka city. Dhaka is capital city of Bangladesh. Now, I'm working as a senior commercial manager. My organization name is Norvan Group. It's fulfill 100% export-oriented ready-made garments industries. Actually, we have making t-shirt, polo shirt, leggings, blouses, hoodie jacket, men's boxer short and dresses, etc. And normally we have exporting to European Union, all countries like Germany, Belgium, France, UK, Netherlands, Holland, Poland, and non-European countries like Canada and the USA. So it's fulfill foreign trade. So I like English. I love English. I wanna develop my English spoken skill. Reason of lot of time I'm communicate with my foreign buyer, delegates, with supplier. So English is very, very important for me. So I know very well Rahat sir is my honorable teacher from England. He is a great teacher and he has a lot of chance with others new English learners, beginners. So it's a beautiful opportunity for me. So I'm feeling glad to my honorable teacher for organize the meeting. It's really, really very, very helpful for us. It's about myself. So thank you very much, dear all.
Yeah, okay. You're welcome, Sarwar. We have got 2 more persons. People who are not speaking, please mute your microphone. Okay, and next is Rakib Islam. Welcome.
Okay, hi everyone. Okay, I can hear some noise. Yeah, can you unmute yourself, please? Okay, so good evening, everyone. This is MD Rakibul Islam. I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm 29 years old, and I work in under finance and commercial department at Irish Group. You know, it's a famous group in my country. As like Sarwar mentioned, like we are like we have the same business. Like we export ready-made garments, cloth, different kinds of cloth in to Europe. Yeah, so yeah, nowadays English is so important language. So just because of that, if I get chance, I always like try to join with us, because when I join, that means it can help me build up my confidence. And also nowadays we can't live like we can't improve our career without English. So when the employer recruit the employees, so they always give priority who know English well. So that's why I have started my journey yeah, two years back. But I wasn't serious about learning English. But nowadays I feel that yeah, it's really important for me if I want to like develop my career. So that's why now I if I always try to give some time like exercise with different people. So I'm here just because of Sarwar. Sarwar sent me this link, and I know about Rahat sir. Yeah, Sarwar told me like you are from inland, but as I mentioned, you are also from Bangladesh. So I feel so proud for you, because yeah, you are doing great job for us. So thank you for everyone. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much, Rakib. And our next speaker would be Muhin Mizan, right?
जी
Welcome.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर
Walaikum salam.
सर थैंक यू a great opportunity for me to say something about myself. uh, my name is Muhin Mizan. I am from Bangladesh. I live in Dhaka. I am a job holder in garments department, same as Sarwar sir. So I am from Mondal Group. My job place, I am a
তুমি কি
supply
খাবা
chain
আব্বু?
manager. Supply chain manager
আমি
department.
মিট
So
করে কুক করছি, একটু ওয়েট করো, আমার মিটিংটা শেষ হলে
I
আমি
am
পরোটা
so
দিব না।
interested to learn English, but I every time found many learning link, many already joined many group and hello apps. So on the way, Rahat sir is my best teacher. I follow his every video and try to improve my listening skills. So for this reason, when he make a live stream, I am so excited to join in here. So thank you very much, Rahat sir.
Welcome. By the way, I forgot to mention you guys, this Google Meet has been shared through the Facebook live stream as well as through my YouTube channel. I will request you to watch it later, so how well you have done. Okay, so thank you very much. We have got 4 other people. Professor Haider is a professor from University of Finland. He is a government scholarship holder, and also I met him through Hello. And also Maruf joined. Hang on a second. Rafa has joined. Sheikh Habib Jubair has joined. And Seema, I think Seema might have left. Join. Okay, welcome everyone. So, by the way, this meeting will be repeated after 4 hours once again. We're going to have another meeting. If you don't have enough time, still you can join me later. So there is no restriction. I'm offering 2 meeting today because I've got 4 days holiday from today. So you guys are welcome to join anytime, and you can message me if you have got any questions or comments. All right, our next speaker is Hassan. Hassan, welcome. Can you please unmute?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Teacher Rahat, and good afternoon for everyone in here. So my name is Hassan Musa Abdurrahman. I'm from Somalia. So it's my pleasure to be one of your students who learn for this online platform. So let me to thank first and for my teammate in here. So I stay in Somalia, especially in Baidoa, city called Baidoa. So the reason that I joined this online class is our first language is Somali, our second language is Arabic. So, but our third language is Arabic. It's English. So mostly when you need to do high jobs, you have to know English language. That's why I joined it. I wanted to improve my English since I've learned it a long time, but still I need to improve and enhance my English. So thank you, Rahat, for letting me to say something in here, and thank you, my team, all of you. Thank you.
No problem, Hassan. Thank you very much. And our next speaker will be Mr. Reynold Sarat. Are you there, sir?
Good evening, sir. All of you, good evening, sir. First of all, I thankful to this group because gave me chance for speaking here. Mr. Sarwar sir is send me link for join here. Thank you very much for him also. I will introduce me. I am. My name is Reynold Sarat. I am 71 years old. My profession is a driver. I am most like to learn English. That's why I join some groups. But it's, I haven't more time to learn from there because of my work. Then the English is very international language. I like so much to learn. That's why I join that group. I'm working in private sector with a doctor. I work with him. In that time I couldn't speak with her. Then I sometime I read some books and speak with Sarwar also in private session. Then that's my all of my how am I learn English from that phase. Thank you very much for all of you, sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reynold. May I ask you which country are you from?
I am from Sri Lanka, sir. I am from Sri Lanka.
Thank you very much. It's really amazing and inspirational for all of us. We are much, much younger than you. You have just given us a good example that there is no limit for learning anything. Thank you very much, sir, for joining. We have got another new person who has joined. It is Rock A. Welcome. And another person has joined. Welcome, guys. So we'll call you one by one. Our next speaker is Professor Haider. Are you there?
Hello, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you very much.
How are you, teacher? It was a long time no talk together. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. So let me actually tell my other people about myself in a brief way. So my name is Haider Asad, originally from Iraq. Right now I'm doing PhD. My major is medical microbiology. So in Finland, in University of Helsinki, everything is pretty good here, except whether actually it becomes worse and worse nowadays. So welcome all, and thank you, teacher, for having us here.
No problem, Professor Haider. I remember one of our students got the similar kind of scholarship and went to Finland. Nishad.
Yeah, Nishad. Yeah,
he was my student as well.
He is right now in other city, actually, in Lahti, not in Helsinki.
Okay, so welcome.
Yeah.
So
Thank you,
welcome. Okay, our next speaker would be. Sorry, guys, I can't remember this. The way you have joined the serial. I'll just ask one by one. I believe that it was Rafa Naima. Are you still there, Rafa?
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome, and thank you very much for being with us. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm Rafa from Bangladesh, and I got to know your meeting from Sarwar sir. He sent me the link, and I am pleased to talk here. And I'm a student. I'm trying to improve my English, and thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk here. I would like to improve my speaking day by day, and I'm working on it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Would you like to tell us what are you studying at the moment?
I just completed my 12th grade, and I haven't started my university yet.
Okay, thank you very much for a short introduction. And next speaker would be, I believe that Maruf from Bangladesh. Maruf, welcome. unmute your microphone, please, Maruf?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, guys, good evening. Sorry for that. This is me, Maruf from Bangladesh, and I would like to thanks our honorable teacher, Mr. Rahat. He's also from Bangladesh. Now he's living UK. So I am very happy to meet you, and I got your link from our honorable brother, Mr. Soro Alam. And now I'm going to introduce myself. This is me, Maruf from Bangladesh, and I live in Borishal, and which city situated in the southern part of Bangladesh. And now currently I am doing my study. Also, I am a KIT English teacher. I teach academy in KIT. So I would like to say that. I want to improve my English, and I got your wonderful opportunity from Facebook that you want to take some free class for students. So that's is great, and it's wonderful opportunity that I joined it here. Maybe it's second class for me. So I met with you before another meeting, maybe 2 months ago, and it was wonderful meeting. So I would like to say that. You know that we are improving day by day. So my question for you, our teacher, Mr. Rahat, this question is, I think, how can I improve my writing skill? I have been trying to improve my writing skill, but I couldn't.
Okay, we'll answer your
Okay, that's
question
all for guys.
later. Thank you very much, Maruf. At the moment, we are just introducing to each other, okay? All right. So thank you very much. Then hang on a second. The next person would be Rock A. Welcome.
Hi, hello, sir. First of all, good evening, everyone, and thank you for having me here. And really, we are given a very good opportunity to talk, express our work, to enhance our speaking practice. And yeah, and I'm from Nepal, and currently I live in United Arab Emirates. So, sir, my purpose to come here to enhance my speaking practice and collaborate. And yes, sir, I just like to pronunciation is like as much as I can fluency on my pronunciation. So really, sir, I'm really appreciative about you and giving this kind of opportunity to enhance speaking practice and talk to each other. Thank you so much, sir.
You're very welcome. We've got few other people, MD Anisur Rahman, then Andre Kentig, and Tan Ta. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrongly. And Zaman Tohin. Are you still there, Zaman?
Yeah, I'm here.
Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Okay, and thank you. Good evening to everyone. My full name is Mohammad Samshi Jaman. My nickname is Jaman. I'm talking from Bangladesh. I'm a job. Actually, I'm an employee, and I'm very eagerness to learn English, especially spoken English. Though I'm not good in English, and this is the first time I have joined with you. So I don't know actually how we can practice here, and everybody is a new one to me. So thank you. If you tell me, are you regular or not, or in which time you are practicing? So that would be better for me.
Thank you very much, Zaman. Yeah, we'll be hoping to continue from the new year on a regular basis, either Saturday or Sunday, few sessions, hopefully. So these are, well, we are giving a trial lessons or free lessons for all of our learners. Okay.
Okay, so thank you.
No problem. And thank you, Sarwar, who has invited lots of people. Thank you once again, Sarwar. Okay, and next one is, I believe that, hang on a second. Is it Penta? Are you still there?
Me?
Yes. Thank you very much for joining. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Thanh. You can call me Thani. It is my nickname. I come from Vietnam and I am an English teacher and I really want to improve my pronunciation, my English as well. Because I don't have a lot of opportunities to communicate with foreigners. So that's why I really want to join any meetings like this to improve my English, especially my listening and speaking skills. Yes.
Thank you very much. So we have got amazing people as well, businessmen, teachers, students, different kinds of professions. Also, Professor Haider has left. Oh no, I think he's still there. He's sent a message that he's having problem. Don't worry. So today is just like an introduction, guys. So we'll have another session, if you remember, after 4 hours, 4 p.m. GMT. If you have enough time, you can also join after 4 p.m. today as well as tomorrow morning. Maybe we'll start a little bit early, 11 a.m. my time, which is 11 a.m. GMT, which is the UK time, and also 2 more sessions will be tomorrow. Thank you very much. Once again, this whole meeting has been shared Facebook Live as well as YouTube channel. And I believe that all of you can watch it from my YouTube channel about your conversational skill, because sometimes you need to know how you have presented yourself in front of other people. Because it's a very common problem for us that sometimes we can't speak well. We get peevish. We call it shy, the word. It's just a psychological problem. Okay, and thank you very much. Our next speaker would be hang on a moment. Is it I think Anisur Rahman? Welcome. Unmute your microphone, please, Anisur Rahman.
Assalamu alaikum. Good time. This is Anisur Rahman before you. I'm from Bangladesh. My full name is simply Anisur Rahman, so you can call me Anis, no problem. I'm beginner level English speaker. Thank you so much.
No problem. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. And Andre Kentic, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, good evening. My name is Andri. I came from Indonesia. I'm a mother of 2 children and I want to improve my speaking, my listening in English because English I think it's important for the future. So I can teach my daughter so she can be good in English in the future for her education or for her future career or anything.
Okay, that's great. That's a really Muhin Mizan, do not share anything, please.
Sorry?
No, I'm just saying, please do not share anything. We're just having introduction. Thank you very much. Thank you, Andre, for your introduction and being a mother, the way you see how children should be taught up. Okay, and our next speaker would be many people who have joined, guys. I can see your names on the list. I don't know the reason. Maybe it's for my computer graphics. I can see. All right. So English conversation. Are you there? Maybe he has left. Okay. Anyone that hasn't introduced yet? Guys, can you hear me clearly? You can, okay. So, Andre, I'm just checking. Maruf, Anis, MD Nuruddin, are you still there?
Yes. My room is very noisy, so I off my microphone.
So, Nuruddin has a noisy background. And he doesn't want to speak. Okay. We have, hang on a second, guys. Turja has joined. Turja, welcome.
Hello, welcome. Good morning, sorry, good afternoon. It's lovely to see you, Mr. Teacher, after a long time.
Okay, so welcome. And as you know, this is just an introductory part. Would you like to tell us about yourself, please?
Oh, sure. This is me, Turja. I'm basically from Bangladesh. I'm currently in England and I'm doing a course, namely BPTC, which is just a pathway to become a barrister. And besides, I have also scored 8 in IELTS. And besides that, I have a wonderful journey with with teacher Rahat. He's an amazing person, amazing personality, and really helps us, to grow a friend base within our culture and from different culture. We've been part of very, momentary. I think that we had almost more than 2 years of memory together. It's just like through one platform. I don't know what it's appropriate to tell it here, but I've been missing when I stepped in the UK the very next day, it just started operating a paid version for which I not opted to use this platform anyway. But it's always good to know. Every time I found Teacher Rahat always cooperative. Doesn't matter whatever the questions are. So there is nothing called bad question to him. Whatever the questions that you have, you always feel free to ask and just proceed. And yeah, that's all about me. And I'm also a podcaster. I have my English podcast available on 16 platforms. And it's underrated in Bangladesh, but very less people, but the majority audience are from England and the USA. Yeah, that's all. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you very much, Turja. Turja, I haven't seen you before up to
Oh,
today.
really? Okay.
Thank you very much for being here. And
Yeah.
we have got Rafa. Maybe I have missed him. So Rafa, welcome. Would you like to introduce yourself, please? Rafa Naima.
I already did,
You
sir.
did, yeah? Anyone who hasn't introduced? Sorry, I'm new on Zoom meeting. I can't see all the people. It shows 15 people are there, but when I'm accessing, I can see only 8 people. So how do I access the other names? Can anyone please just suggest me? Mehran Khan has left. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you very much. So if you have got any question, you can ask one by one. I think Rafa has a question, right? That when do we hold this kind of session? We're planning to hold it in every Saturday and Sunday from the new year 2023. So it should be 2 sessions on Saturdays and 2 sessions on Sundays. And because you have to also realize the time difference. I live in the UK, so it is the GMT time at the moment. So if you don't know how to find the GMT time, please give a Google search. What is the time difference, your time with the GMT? And there shouldn't be any other problem, okay? And then, as you see, Zaman has a question, then if I can ask anything. Yeah, sure. So if you've got any other questions, we have got Hossam Kader, sorry. Hossam, welcome. And Rock has, okay, everyone has raised their hands. So just give us a moment, guys.
Hello,
Hello, Hossam, welcome.
welcome. I have a question. I ask how to get an advanced level.
Level of what? Speaking, writing?
All these skills.
Okay, we'll answer it. Before that, few other questions are there. I can see that Mr. Reynolds has a question. Sorry, guys, I'm coming one by one, okay?
So how am I improve my English? Because when I am speaking, sometimes that words not come to my tongue. That's the one of problem for me. And some words are forgotten. Some words also. Please give me advice for me, sir. how am I improving my English?
Sure. Okay, let us listen to the other question. This question may be one of the common questions. Maruf has a question as well.
I want to share my screen because you couldn't see the another people. So how will you be able to see the another people?
Sure, please. I'm just new on
Okay.
Google Meet today. This is the first time. My Zoom was not working. That's why I couldn't invite you through
Okay.
the Zoom.
Can you see my screen now, guys? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, your skin is clear.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, my dear. Click here. 10 others people. Click here. Now you are looking. The people are here. So understand? Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, just click here. 10 other people. Okay, just click here, and you will be able to see the screen. And in below, you're looking the more than people are here.
All right. Thank you very much. And Sarwar, could you please take a screenshot so that you can post it later through the Facebook? Thank you very much, Maruf, for teaching me. You see, I learned lots of things from other people. So that's great. Okay. And the next question, I believe that Sarwar.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And it's my personal opinion. I would like to say, if possible, you will arrange next time Zoom meeting. Reason of here, lot of people are participate from different areas, different countries, so that and one kind of video will be open. Reason of I want to see some presentation, delivery, body language, and eye contact is very important for learning English. I think so that different country people, different accents present there. So I think it's important. And another question, I'm learner. I have always missing my verb, tense, where I will use exact word, exact. Is regularly I have missed when I speak. So I need to your support, something advice how I will overcome my problem. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So Rock has a question. Rock A.
Yes, sir. I have one question for you. How to carry our English level to an intermediate to advanced level? It's like a native speaker. So I just wanna be, how they like express their words and how they like rotate their tongue. And as we are Asia from the Asia, we can't, like our tongue is not like them. So how we practice as much as possible. I mean, in our daily life, so we can reach our target to intermediate to advanced level.
Sure. Okay. Let me listen to all the question first before I answer one by one. Rakib has a question. MD Rakib Islam.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, first of all, I would like to ask a question to you. That is like, how can we improve our correct pronunciation? Sometimes we try to learn some new word, but we don't know how should we like we pronounce correctly. That's why maybe for me, like sometimes I learn some new word, but it's not sometimes I feel that it's not like correct pronunciation. So what's the way when we are going to learn any new word, what should we do, and how the way we can learn the correct pronunciation when we learn new word? So that's my first question. And another question, like sometimes I feel that when I try to communicate with other people, so sometimes I feel lack of confidence, because sometimes I think that I can better, but I can't do just because of I feel less confidence. So how can I build my confidence when I speak the other people? So I think that's the another problem for me. Yeah, that's it. This two questions from myself.
Okay, thank you very much. Any other question from anyone? Possibly not. Okay, I'm going back to our one of our senior members, Mr. Reynolds' question. As you know, English for my second language, and many of you maybe third language. It's a matter of practice. Remember, number one. Number two, disclaimer, this is my opinion. If you need to study English, we must have little bit basic knowledge and education about English language, especially grammar, how the words are formed, how we can use them in your real life situation. Now, if somebody asks you, hey, how can I go to the post office? And if you don't know the answer, it will be difficult for you. I'm just giving an example, okay? I provided that. Okay. Secondly, if you don't know how to read and write and practice, it will be difficult for you to develop it. Unless you live in a native country where you develop it by listening to it, by practicing yourself. Let me give an amazing example. I was in Saudi Arabia before coming to the UK, and I had to learn Arabic language. I learned within 3 months. It wouldn't really by listening, because I was in the environment. So I had to listen to them carefully. We call a shadowing technique, which sometimes we call it imitation technique. I'm going back to the question of Rakib, who is also a teacher. Remember, pronunciation should be coming at the end of English learning. The first thing we should focus on our fluency while we're having conversation. Sometimes we feel nervous. Sometimes we don't have enough words. Sometimes we don't use the, as Sarah said, correct verbs. We're missing adjectives, maybe adverbs, and sometimes you can't say what you want to say. Some of these reasons are maybe psychological, but as I said, practice is one of the amazing techniques which will help you overcome these situations. My first suggestion would be for all those, when you don't have fluency, choose a topic, choose the related words, okay? Then start speaking. Sometimes you don't have a speaking partner. Speaking partner is one of the another amazing solutions to develop your fluency. Because you don't have a speaking partner, you have audio phone or maybe recording device. Record it, choose a topic, speak at least 2 minutes. Like I can say a good example, you have chosen your family. These very easy topics. So you know how to describe a family. Or you have chosen, say, World Cup football, FIFA, how a football is played. I've asked this question to many people, they couldn't answer. They only said, oh, there are 2 teams, 11 members, and they play. Remember that we can only describe a topic when we know the related words, which we call family words, the structure, how we can use those words, in a grammatical way, okay? Even though you know words, you know how to use them in a grammatical way, but because you have never practiced before, you feel pressure. You think that, oh, if I make mistake, what the other person is going to say? These are all psychological problems. Remember, in spoken English, we do not take every mistake is a mistake. And that is one of the major impacts which really stops us. If you don't practice, if you don't talk, you'll never be able to talk in the future. So your first thing would be all of you, remove all the psychological barriers, what the other people will think. Forget them, let them think, whatever they think. You just carry on with your topic, as I said, choose a topic, talk about the topic. For example, family. So I'm just giving an example shortcut. How many members are there? What do they do? Why you think family is important? How the family members support each other when you're in problem. So these are very sometimes easy questions, but when you're answering in English, it will be difficult to make them as meaningful words. And my second suggestion would be when you're having conversation, please make sure you use a complete, logical, meaningful sentences. Because I have, I've been teaching more than 3 years, I should say, around 4 years or through online. Most of the cases, people can't speak well because their sentences are incomplete, sometimes meaningless, okay, and sometimes it doesn't give any sense at all. Like I asked the question, common question, can you please describe your childhood memory? Somebody starts, yes, I remember when I am 5 years old. Look at this first sentence, when I'm 5 years old. I'm not 5 years old now. Here, the grammar is important. We have to understand grammar teaches us the time frame, how we can explain a thing in a better and most effective way so that your audience can understand you and they can appreciate and you can have good communication. Okay, so afterwards, learn some basic grammars, practice it once again. So what are the things you are going to practice? Remember, basic grammar always includes when you have to use the capital letters. We call it capitalization, number, articles, parts of speech, tense. If you learn this, you will be able to communicate and write more than 95% of English, languages, sentence, whatever. There are other advanced grammars as well, like conditionals, okay, subjuncting mood, and few other things. But you'll come to know automatically. I'm sure everyone has started and studied grammar when we are a child, like in Asian countries mostly. Okay, and after that, as you say, Rakib said sometimes he doesn't know how to pronounce a word. That's why you have got dictionary. Remember, do not use, please stop using Google Dictionary. Go to the web dictionary like Cambridge or Oxford, or if you are after American English, go to Merriam-Webster, Collins, write the word, and you'll see on the choice, you'll find UK, a microphone, USA, listen to both of them. Then you have to know, here is the biggest challenge for many of our learners. Sometimes we don't know the difference between the American English and British English. Remember, there are only two types of English, and whatever the other way we speak, these are our accents, okay? There are thousands of accents, but to establish pronunciation. That's why we never focus on accents rather than pronunciation. Go, if you are after British English, go after British pronunciation. If you're after American English, go after American pronunciation. Let me give an easy example. You see, what is this? What is this device? You can say it's a mobile phone.
Mobile. Yeah,
Do you
mobile.
know that mobile is a British English? Americans do not say mobile. They say mobile.
Mobile.
Yeah. So this is another way. When you're practicing those sounds, remember to make sure you know which English you like to prefer, British or American, American and British. And because, once upon a time, South Asian countries like Bangladesh, India, Pakistan, we are part of British, territory. Many of our words are influenced more or less by British English. But still, when I hear many students from Bangladesh, they always mix up. Okay, so if you do not mix up, that will be an amazing part when you're having conversation, especially teachers who like to teach their children. Okay, especially IELTS students, for the speaking part, you're not allowed to mix both of the pronunciations. You'll not get good marks. Okay, especially speaking part, task 1, task 2, and task 3. Turjo sat for the exam, he got 8. Recently, one of my students got, I think, 7.5 from Bangladesh 2 weeks ago. And the reason is that Turjo has a very good pronunciation style. And my student who got 7.5, he said, "Oh, teacher, I mixed it up with the British pronunciation American." He understood it later. So do not mix it up if you're sitting for the IELTS exam. But for the normal public, that's fine. As long as remember that your audience can understand it, that should be okay. But please, my request would be, if you're learning phonetics, learn from a good teacher who knows how to develop your sound. Sound is very important. Now, if I say Rakib Islam, if I say him Rakib, he'll still can understand that maybe he's pointing me. But he knows that his name is Rakib, not Rakib. That's why sound is very important. Okay. By the way, guys, we have got 10 minutes more because the Google Meet is only 1 hour. As I say, we're going to have another conversational similar meeting, 4 p.m. UK time. So which should be 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, 10 minutes. If you're interested, you can join me. We can have more conversation. We have got Christmas holiday, 4 days. That's why I'm offering all these free lessons. Okay. And there is another question, I think it was how we can be an advanced speaker, okay, and how we can develop a writing. Being advanced speaker has lots of things. And when I'm listening to you, most of your level is either pre-intermediate, and some of you are intermediate, except Turja. Okay, remember, if you want to develop your level from pre-intermediate to intermediate, then after that upper intermediate, then there is another level, pre-advanced, then advanced. Remember, it's very difficult to level up because it depends on many factors. Number one factor is you have to have at least more than 15,000 word stocks in your knowledge when you're having conversation if you want to be an advanced speaker. Number one. Number two, accuracy of grammar. Number three, variety of different sentences, different grammar structure. Okay. Number three would be you must have good fluency. And number four, which is the least, the good pronunciation style. If you want to sound like a native, or if you want to develop your sound, remember, go to the dictionary, do not go to the Google, choose it. And sometimes maybe some people can understand the phonetic symbols, which I teach as well, but that is the very advanced level. If you understand phonetic symbol, then it will be much easier for you to pronounce the word correctly. Okay, and as I said, you have to also decide which English you like to follow, British English or British pronunciation or American. Okay, so that is all about. And for writing, you have to read a lot. I think it's Maruf's question. And it's a matter of practice. It's a matter of understanding formal, informal words, academic words, and when we can use formal words and when we can't use formal words. Okay, the basic concept of using formal and informal words is informal are those things like when we are talking to family members like brothers, sisters, parents, we don't have to follow those things. But when you're in an official environment like your workplace, job interview, okay, or you're going somewhere, you met someone on the way, these are, remember, formal interview, like this type of meeting, because you don't know everyone. You can use only informal language in writing and speaking when you know almost everyone. Okay, but you have to know now the academic words as well. So how we can know that? By studying and reading more and by practicing more. The problem is that sometimes people say that, oh, teacher, we don't know how to get it checked. In that case, my only suggestion would be get it checked by a teacher who can explain, who can help you. Once you know your fault, then you can focus on that. So I believe that all of you are more or less good speakers, but there may be something you need to develop. We can always develop. Remember, be always positive, okay? Do not talk to any negative person who do not encourage you. Number one, I've seen lots of people, they always discourage you. So just avoid those people. We call them toxic people. Be positive on your thoughts. Always focus what you like to say. Sometimes you miss verb, as like Sarah said, or you miss adjective. That is really, it is difficult for someone else to understand. Like Sarah, this morning, he asked me what time the meeting starts. I said to him, it's 12 p.m. GMT. And suddenly he said, it is 11 p.m. in my country. I said, no, it is not 11 p.m. It was 6 p.m. Remember, one word, one expression may be a barrier. So you have to think a little bit before you present yourself. Okay, any other question up to now? We have got still 6 more minutes.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask one question?
Yes, Zaman. Yes.
Yeah, sir. What is your plan? How you want to teach us, and when it will start?
I'm planning to start from New Year, which is after maybe 2 weeks, mid-January.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I've got paid service as well, but these are all free service, as I said. In my, most of these Christmas holiday, all the classes will be free, and anyone and everyone can join. So you can invite your friends, family members, if you want to. Okay, and Muhin Mizan has a question. Sorry, I didn't see. There are a few other questions. Muhin, please.
Sir, my head is clear, but I cannot speak loudly. So when I try to study, but I
No,
feel
it's very
so
loudly.
boring. I
Okay.
feel so boring. So I have no enough time to study for a
There is
long time duty.
echo.
I
Sorry.
understand. So you have to help yourself. This is the first thing. If also remember, when you're having conversation, make sure your sound is enough so that other person can hear and listen to you carefully. If I don't understand your word, how I'm going to answer? This is a very big question. And also another thing which I've forgotten to mention, listening is the prerequisite if you want to be a good speaker. Just picture when we are children, how we learn the language. We listen from our parents, and then we try to copy them. We use the baby language, baba, dada, papa, then baba, daddy, you see. And for any language, listening is the first and prerequisite thing. If you don't listen to someone else carefully, it is unlikely for you to answer them correctly. Okay, so listen to it carefully, and if you do not understand, now here is your option. You have to use the question politely. Yeah, like, would you please explain, or sorry, I couldn't get you. Remember, in the United Kingdom, they always teach 4 things. Yeah, we call it magic words. If you know how to use them, then you can be a good speaker. These magic words are: excuse me, please, sorry, thank you. Always use it. English language is not only a language, it teaches us etiquettes, it teaches us manners. Try to use them in your conversation, and people will be surprised to listen to your conversation. Remember,
Sir,
all
please
of
repeat it. Please repeat it again, sir.
4 things are magic words that is taught in the UK for every child. Excuse me, sorry, please, thank you, and try to use them
Okay.
correctly. Okay, and
Okay,
all of
thank
you
you.
are here are amazing speakers. Remember, you have to work a little bit. You need to find out your weaker side first, and from there you focus on it. Okay, Turja says love this. Okay, thank you very much, Turja. And this meeting is going to be and soon, so if you want to join once again, we are going to announce at 4 o'clock. Actually, I'll start a little 5 minutes earlier, so I'll share the link once again. And Turja, nice to see you, and Sarwar, Harvey, Mr. Reynolds, Roque, and
Sir, at the end, yeah, sir, at the end,
Thank
there
you
is
very
one
much, sir.
question. One question, sir, at the end.
yeah,
How
if you don't have enough
how
time, go
how
on.
do we discover our English level?
Yeah, I've got a test. If you want to see the test, we're going to offer you free test. That should be in January. Okay,
Wow. Okay, thank you, sir.
that will determine your level except the speaking, your reading, writing, and comprehensive capacity. Okay, that I have done with the help of British Council here in the UK. I have developed a test for 30 questions, and from this 30 question, and you can easily know your level where you are. Yes, Turja,
By
would
the
you
way,
like? Turja, would
which
you like
date,
to?
Thank you,
sir?
sir.
Thank you very much. Turja, would you like to share something? I think you're saying something.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I'm German. I want to ask another one thing.
Thank you very much, dear sir, for your good arrangement.
No problem. We'll
Sir,
continue once
Thank
again
you very
after
much,
4
sir.
hours.
Yeah.
at,
Okay.
at last, I can mention one thing, that is, in the message option, I have given my WhatsApp number. Please, if you knock me, then I have some personal questions.
It
I
will
will
be
get it.
difficult for me to contact you, personally. My Facebook Messenger, message me there. I also help in immigration. Turjo may be aware of it. Special student visa, permanent residency, and tourist visa in the UK. And we have a farm that also helps lots of people for skilled and non-skilled visa category. And we are recruiting
Thank
mostly Canada and USA. Thank you very much. Hello, Assalamu alaikum, Professor. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum, teacher. Alaikum salam.